On July 12th of 2025, a man named Nick is taking care of his grandmother when something pretty unsettling happens. On this particular night, he sees his grandma standing completely still while staring at an empty space. Now this is normal because Nick's grandmother has Alzheimer's, so she'll sometimes tend to do this as it's a common side effect from the disease. But it's not why Nick is recording at this time, it's what happens later on that chills him to his core. This is what was caught. All of a sudden, an object falls from on top of the fridge. It's unclear as to how this happened, but things get a little more weird when Nick shows what had fallen.
Alright, so this is in response to last night. My grandma loves to collect little figurines. One of my grandma's little angels fell off the fridge last night. See how far back they are. Genuinely.
So then, just how exactly did the small statue just fall off the fridge? But it's not just this that baffles Nick, but also something else that happens in this video, and it's the Roomba.
Honestly, I'm a bit in disbelief. No, I'm pretty sure it's just a plug-in charger. I brought my girlfriend Claire here so she can help demonstrate. But can you try to step in front of that? And so it just does that. Move away. So that comment says that the Roomba doesn't do that unless someone's in front of it. My question is, like, he's kind of creepy with a smiley face and everything. Even when it gets to the edge, it does that.
Now while looking at the video again, we can see the Roomba doing the same back and forth motion as if something was blocking its path. But the question is, what exactly was in its way? There doesn't appear to be anything in front of it, leading Nick to believe that an invisible presence was there. This is also probably what the dogs have been growling at. Ever since this incident, Nick has been feeling scared of this house, specifically the kitchen. While he watches TV, the dogs will usually growl at something that's not there. Other times, the Roomba will usually act strange as soon as it enters the kitchen. One night, while watching TV, Nick captures this.
So, I was watching my show, and after last night, I'm definitely not leaving these lights on. But I was watching my show, and there's nothing there.
No one or nothing stands out to explain why the dogs are acting this way, but it's what happens later that leaves Nick feeling very uneasy. After being startled by the ice maker in the kitchen, Nick immediately starts recording once again. What was caught has left him totally spooked. This is what was captured.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yo.
Oh, that's cool.
Jesus!
Eerily, the Roomba follows Nick around for quite some time, leaving him totally shaken. But then, this happens. The vacuum flips over seemingly all by itself. There's nothing visible that could possibly explain how this happened, but it's not just this that unsettles Nick. As he states, the Roomba was already acting strange at the very beginning of the video. Firstly, the Roomba moves in a completely straight path across the kitchen, which if you have one of these things, you'll note that it's extremely rare for them to do this. Secondly, the Roomba didn't stop when it approached the stairs. In the last video, we can see it doing the same back and forth motion, but here, it doesn't. Nick has a feeling that something paranormal is responsible for all that's happened. From the statue falling over to the Roomba and the dogs acting strange, he is totally certain. Unfortunately, not much else is known about Nick's story, so until then, you be the judge on what's going on here. Just what exactly did Nick catch on camera? This one continues to remain a mystery. In this next video, a man is recording a vacant property that's engulfed in flames.
You should see it right now. It's amazing. Look through the window.
Now the man behind the camera owns this property, and the video was posted on a channel that's dedicated to firefighters. All the videos on this page show them putting out fires, from showing procedures that a firefighter must follow, to showing how they drive through traffic. All these videos are meant for educational purposes. That is, except for one that was posted not too long ago. In it, a man captures something inside this burning property that left many viewers feeling a bit creeped out. This is what the man had caught on camera. Take a look.
You should see it right now. It's amazing. Look through the window. Woo. Let's get out of here right now.
Without realizing it, the man had caught a figure inside the house. It's hard to describe this weird anomaly, but one can agree that it wasn't a person. Whatever this is just disappears as soon as the man pans the phone towards it. It's as if it was trying to hide from him. This house has been vacant for years on end, so there shouldn't be anyone inside. Now it's worth noting that the man did not see this mysterious figure, and he didn't notice what was captured later. Only a few minutes after the figure appears, this happens. After enhancing the audio, you can hear what sounds like laughter coming from far in the distance. It's unknown as to exactly where it came from, but some viewers believe that it came from somewhere inside the burning structure. However, unbeknownst to the man, this wouldn't be the last of what was unknowingly captured, as something else happens that also went totally unnoticed, and it was caught outside the burning house. The following is the last thing that was caught. Watch.
All day.
Figure is seen. It appears to be running away from the burning house as if it was about to take shelter. However, if you look closer at this figure and look once again at what was caught inside the house, you can see that these two figures look uncannily similar to each other. For this reason, many believe that this was the same figure that was caught earlier. This also led them to speculate that the laughter that was heard came from this mysterious being. The man believes that the house is haunted as the figure seems to just linger around the place. But unfortunately, not much info is given on this video, so until then, we'll have to guess for now on what exactly was caught on camera. As always, feel free to tell me your thoughts. On January 24th of 2021, a man named Julian is asleep in his room when out of nowhere, he experiences something that leaves him extremely shaken. The man in question is known as Julian, and he says that he's been a victim of sleep paralysis since he was a child. So, this motivated him to start capturing his episodes on camera. Although many of his attempts to capture it fail, he does capture it for the first time. Needless to say, the video is nonetheless pretty creepy. Take a look. Just imagine what Julian might be seeing. Now, he doesn't go in detail about what he was seeing, but viewers agree that what he was seeing was pretty terrifying. Now, Julian has caught more footage of these episodes, however, none of them are as unsettling as this footage. As always, feel free to share your thoughts on this one. On a Monday afternoon inside a barbershop, a security camera records something that leaves the employees extremely unsettled. Barber T, the person who uploaded this footage, can't seem to explain what happened that day. Like any normal day on the job, a group of barbers are giving their clients their haircuts. But then, this seemingly ordinary Monday would turn into something straight out of a horror movie. It wasn't until after witnessing the events that occurred that one of the barbers posted the footage of what happened. As the barbers work, this is captured.
So we just realized the barbershop is haunted. I didn't notice the door moved at first. Pay attention to the door. It was all jokes and giggles until my boy John was super spooked, and so was I. The shop is for sale now if someone is interested.
All of a sudden, a door opens on its own before closing itself shut. But then, it does this once again, leaving the barbers in total disbelief. Yet something else was captured without anyone realizing. Immediately after the door opens for the first time, a strange translucent figure can be seen on the TV's reflection. It's there for only a few seconds before it disappears. However, the figure doesn't appear to be actually on the ground. Now, this wouldn't be the end of this occurrence, as later on, the barbers decide to approach this door. But this did not go as expected. Watch.
What you're about to see is some aggressive paranormal activity. I really didn't want to touch the door handle. Look at everyone's reaction. I pulled up the camera angle from the back room, and everything was thrown everywhere.
To this day, the barbers and the clients have no idea as to what happened. They've never seen anything like this occur inside this building. It's not considered to be haunted. However, it is located near a cemetery. This has led viewers to believe that a spirit from the cemetery had come to visit the barbers. But as always, I'll leave it up to you to decide just what exactly was caught on camera inside the barbershop on October 4th of 2021. At exactly 3:33 in the morning, a young child wakes up inside their crib when something very strange is caught on camera. This video doesn't have an original source, but it was posted by an account on TikTok that dedicates their page to paranormal videos that seemingly came from anonymous people. However, anonymous or not, the video itself pretty much suffices. In it, a child is asleep in their crib when they suddenly wake up and stare at something off camera. This is what was caught. After staring at something that seemingly caught the girl's attention, a music box goes off in the distance, before suddenly, the crib shakes, at which point the child lies back down. Now it's worth noting that this all took place at 3:33 in the morning, which a lot of people believe means something. While some see it as a sign of spiritual awakening or a connection to the angel number itself, others associate it with the witching hour or demonic influence. Now whether or not these conspiracy theories are real or fake, it is weird how this all took place at the same time. But unfortunately, due to the video's lack of a description, it seems that we'll never have a definitive answer to what happened that night. On May 10th of 2010, a certain advertisement that was broadcasted on live TV has left many people disturbed. The commercial appeared on a TV channel in South America, and many viewers who tuned in had to rewind the ad to take a closer look. One person who saw the commercial live writes, "When I was a child, I used to watch a lot of TV. I would usually watch whatever, including the commercials. Yet there was one commercial that I still remember to this present day, and just thinking about it scares me. This advertisement was shown in Chile, where I was born, and when I first saw it, I immediately noticed something strange about it." Now fortunately, I was able to find a higher quality video of the commercial. So without further ado, here's the commercial in question. Be sure to watch very closely. Take a look. In case you missed it, a grim-looking face with a skeletal appearance is seen in the window's reflection. Looking closely, it looks like the distinct shape of a skull after doing a few outlines. Understandably, many viewers were left confused and creeped out upon seeing this ad. While some have stated that it's a case of pareidolia, others are still deeply unsettled by this face. It doesn't appear to have come from anyone's reflection. The supposed skull face seemed to have just randomly been there. Although the information on this commercial is unknown, it doesn't stop Chilean citizens from thinking that this ad caught something supernatural. But as always, what do you think? Is this a case of a ghost caught on camera? Or is it all just an illusion? In this next video, a man is recording from the side of a road, as it was just then that he witnessed something baffling. It's late at night, somewhere in Brazil, when a man is walking down a trail with his dogs, when he immediately takes out his phone to record something that he saw. According to him, he saw what appeared to be a person standing in the middle of the road. However, the supposed person was standing completely still, unfazed by the motorcycles driving down this road. So, without hesitation, he begins to record, as he didn't know if his eyes were playing tricks on him. But as we'll see, something was actually there. This is what he caught. Eerily, a shadow figure appears to just stand in the middle of the street before disappearing as soon as a motorcyclist heads straight towards it. It's as if it had hitched a ride with the motorcyclist, who clearly didn't see the figure as they didn't swerve out of the way to avoid hitting it. The man's dogs seem to see it though, as they continuously bark throughout the whole clip. Whether ghost or not, this footage is quite strange, but let me know your thoughts on this one. As with all videos, this one is open to interpretation. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if you saw any creepy videos online that you'd like me to check out and feature in the next compilation, you can send them over to dumbdexter222@gmail.com. Now let's get back to the video. In the following video, a woman named Hana is alone at home having dinner when something extremely unsettling is caught by her security camera. It was captured inside her old Victorian home that was built in the 1900s. There have been a few occurrences that she's caught on camera, but this one has got to be the freakiest. She was alone eating dinner when out of nowhere, she heard what sounded like someone walking down the staircase. This is what was caught.
1, 2. I was invited because of lesbian geography, and we've been together almost ever since for 40 years.
What was your first impression of her after I told her?
So exotic. We're in a Molly sweatsuit, and I Hello?
Just when Hana thought the noises had stopped, the sound of running footsteps can be heard. Naturally, Hana reacted the way anyone would have and frantically runs away. It went from slow and steady footsteps to charging down the stairs in only seconds. It's as though whatever was running down the stairs was intending to cause harm. While not much else is known about what happened that night, Hana continues to post footage of these strange events that take place in her old house that she now believes is haunted. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, be sure to check out my official music channel. That being said, until next time.